When Bishop T.D. Jakes invited me to dedicate the Potter's House, that was the most difficult time in my life. As a matter of fact, it was a time in my life. At that time, I was contemplating suicide. The thoughts were coming, and I realized later on that it was a spirit that was assigned to mentally bombard me to give up living. And when he invited me, I was dealing with so much shame and rejection, that I decided I wasn't going to honor the invitation, because it was going to open me up to too many questionings and things. And later on, I took all of myself and I said, no, I'll do it. As soon as I said yes, people started calling to the Potter's House and saying, you can't have him. Do you know what is going on in his life? So Bishop Jakes called me and said, what's going on? And I said, why? He said, we're having too many calls coming in. Everybody is talking about you and all that was. And I said, the same thing I've told you. It's nothing new. It's the same old devil. The devil is fighting me and I'm also fighting him. And he's angry with me. So it's the same thing I've told you. There's nothing new. And he said, okay, that's fine. But it opened me up to all kinds of contradictions. And people were angry that in the mix of my shame and what they call defeat in my life, I was invited to do such an honorable thing. Sitting there was the Vice President of the United States, and every big shot in the Christian community was sitting there. And when they called me to dedicate the Potter's House, when I took the microphone, I said, Lord, many are they that have written me off, and have said there is no hope for me, and that I am finished. They said politically, financially, religiously, I'm finished. There is no hope for me. But thou, Lord, art a shield for me, my glory and the lifter of my head. And when I took the microphone, somebody stood up inside of me. Kadubahasa, Elemu Katala, Dayanda Kuwalahasi, May Kidabahada Kusa. And that prayer was about 7 minutes. And that opened America up for me. That was it. Up to today, every invitation I've had for all major churches in America came from that 7 minutes prayer. And that was the lowest times of my life. And it was the times of rejection and embarrassment and mockery. When everybody concluded I was finished, and the experts in the kingdom, the experts in the church said I was finished. But I understood, as it is written, who is it that saith a thing or predicts anything, and it cometh to pass when the Lord God commanded it not? Say, I hear you.